Hey guys, can you hear me? Paul's not here. I have a guest hiding in the background, but I don't think their camera's on. I can't see their faces. But then I'm also cleaning my glasses, so I can't see much of anything. Oh my god, I just looked in the mirror. I have a big old pimple, guys. It's the first time I saw my face today. I had to run into town with that. Oh my goodness, that's like a teenage size. All right, I can see Lee and Lenore. He's giving me a thumbs up. No, I asked for the peace sign, Lee. All right, so we've got Cindy here. Lee brought in the food. Tiffany is here. Hello. Hello, a bear. How are you doing? Welcome, Dana. Hi, Amy. Welcome, Muttnuts. Hi, Carol. Hi, Chris. We've got Dak here. Oh, I just mentioned Dak the other day. Hi, Miss Maya, Robin, Matt, Shelly. Hi, Grams. All right, I got everybody. Hi, Trudy. Hi, Cat Chaos. All right, is Lee picking his nose yet? As soon as I see Lee picking his nose, I'm going to bring him up to the stage. Got him. All right, I got you here. Lenore, did you learn my song yet?
What song?
Mostly.
What song is that?
Delta Dawn.
Oh yeah, that's right too. I'm old. Just, he's right. Delta Dawn. I know
Most of it.
Well, I know the one verse I know.
That's the only verse of most of the entire song.
Yeah. So you guys are doing the Share the Care event coming up. In case anybody doesn't know, this is Lee and Lenore. If one of my mods can put their YouTube link in the comments, that would be awesome. Hi, Doretta. So Lee and Lenore. Lenore is the beautiful lady that sings the most amazing songs to all of us. She's got an amazing voice. It's unbelievable. If you guys haven't heard it, she might, I don't know, maybe we can talk her into singing at least just one single little sentence tonight. And then we have Lee, who feeds all of us. He goes to so many different lives. He feeds everybody. He put on an amazing event in September, not celebrating, but bad choice of words. Oh, that was such a horrible choice of words. In remembrance and memory of 9/11. And then he's doing the Share the Care event because Lee and Lenore themselves have found themselves accidentally becoming caregivers throughout their life and being amazing at it.
Actually, it actually started out deliberately.
Oh, did it? I thought it was a family member.
Unfortunately, after that, it was, oh my God.
So how did that start, the caregiving?
Well, we were living together, her and I, and my dad threw my clothes out. No.
Yeah.
He actually, when I met her, I had been to her place and I had stayed there for an extended period. My father called her and said, all right, either have him get his stuff out or I'm going to throw it out. So I went, got it. We started living together. Then at one point in time, due to circumstances beyond her control, well, actually because her mother had a TIA, which is a mini stroke, we did not live in a place at that point in time where we could take her, but we decided to move. So we went to New Hampshire, and I told her, let's go, but we're taking your mother with us. Because she was in a situation that she could not have stayed where she was. So we turned around, we took her with us, but shocked the hell out of her. And we started, she was the beginning of our caregiving journey. Yeah.
And how many people have you done the caregiving for?
her mother, her half brother, and his wife, my aunt, her brother, her full-blooded brother, my brother of sorts. He's a little bit better than the rest of them, but who else? There was somebody else, wasn't there?
Oh, thank you, friend.
Oh yeah, Rick.
Yeah, because he needed.
Oh.
To go to.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, there've been and we've been married for 33 years, roughly. And out of those 33 years, we've been caregiving for about almost 34. I don't think there was a year since we've been together that we did not caregive.
We didn't have kids, so I guess we raised relatives.
Oh goodness. We have a few people that came in. Hi, Tanis. Hello, Jamie. Michelle, welcome. Hi, Sarah Ann. So the caretaking, did you caretake them until they were able to get like in a home, or?
Three of them, my father. I forgot about my father.
We didn't actually
no, but we still took care of them. Most of them, with the exception of 4, passed away under our care.
We didn't.
No, we didn't kill them.
Lenore, I love you.
Yeah, 4 passed away under our care. I might have tortured them a little bit.
We tortured
Your mother, yes, most definitely your mother. She was fun to torture.
So the one thing I'm curious about is well, that's not true. I have been a caretaker. I took care of all of my family members during the last stage of life. And I did that 3-4 times. But one thing that I have had an issue with my whole life, because I guess you could say I find projects. My husband used to always like to say that I have an issue with bringing home strays. And we're not talking animals. We're talking, oh, this guy fell on hard times. They just need to come and stay with us, until they get back on their feet. But and what always seemed to happen was they didn't get on their feet. They wouldn't get jobs. They wouldn't help out. They would wreck the house. They would steal from us. Did you guys ever find yourself in that kind of situation where you guys, because that's what happens with people like you guys and with me, we're just givers, and then if you put a taker in our midst, we get our hearts broken.
Thank you. Yeah. Rick, one of my friends, we took him in, because he needed a place to go. Shortly after his father died, I think. But he needed a place to go, and he was just like, I finally had to tell him, get out of my house. Literally. Because he just didn't, there wasn't anything he did, to help out.
It's amazing, though, that you guys kept doing it and that you only had the one experience. Thank you so much for joining, Amy.
It was mostly family. What are you going to do? Family and ages.
Yeah, that's
me. Yeah.
Yeah, we're both firm believers against putting them in the home unless it becomes necessary. Too many people have treated the elderly like disposable humans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. You remember you saying this.
Yes, Crumbones.
Hi, Tita. Hi, Tammy. So one of the things that drives me absolutely crazy is I like to collect people's stories.
Mhm.
I love sitting down with people and just having them tell me everything about their lives, what their childhood was like, what their uncles did. Maybe the girl is the boy that got away, their first kiss. I love hearing all these stories.
Yep.
And when you sit down and you hear stories, I have to say, I hate it when people treat elderly people like their children, or they don't know what they're doing, or that they might be shocked by something. Because when I would talk to people who like were teenagers or in their 20s during like the roaring 20s, let me tell you, those people had a lot more life experience even than the 1960s, free love people. And they
Hearing it.
shocked me with some of their stories.
Yeah, you were saying that during your life.
Yeah.
I used to do that working security. One of the places I worked security at was elderly housing. And a couple of people that lived there happened to be survivors from Auschwitz. And you want to talk about some survivor stories. But because they were from the Germany concentration camp in World War II.
Mm.
But I don't know what it is. It's just ingrained in me that you see family in need, you help family in need whenever possible. I mean, obviously, there are some family members that it's like, no, not doing it, But, it's always been a thing of mine. And when we first started doing this so long ago, at the time, there were no support groups for caregivers. So I looked into starting one. And that's where this came along. That's where this event came along. It's like, you know what? We have a lot of diamond painters. We have a very large community. And I was listening to people saying how, they're taking care of their mother, or they're taking care of their aunt, or, one of their kids has autism or is handicapped, or, then you look at what some of them do, such as Tammy's mom. I mean, that woman's amazing.
Oh yeah.
You gotta have, so I said, well, why don't we start a diamond painting group and have a once a month live for diamond painting support caregivers.
And that's the last Saturday of the month, correct?
That's the last Saturday of every month. Well, except for October and except for this year or this month.
Because you guys you're doing the event.
The events. But other than that, it's on the last Saturday of every month.
One of the things that I love after knowing you for so long is I know that because you were doing YouTube for a really long time before you did the events. And I love that when you did decide to do an event, you picked things that were really dear to your heart. That was important to me. Now I did my first event a long time ago, but I didn't want to just be like, I like unicorns, so let's do a unicorn. Yeah, I mean, I do like unicorns. I like them a lot. Everybody knows this, but I wanted something that was like really meaningful to me. And animals are really meaningful to me. And you did the same thing. And I think when somebody holds an event that just means so so much to them, I think, honestly, I enjoy the event more that way, when it's not just can you tell me a little bit about why you are so very passionate about 9/11? I mean, it was a horrible thing. A lot of us feel terrible about it. You embrace the need for memory, and you create this safe place for people to have their emotions about it, which is really beautiful, because I turtle on that day.
My father and mother knew people from New York that were in or around 9/11 on that day. What exactly happened to them, I don't remember, because that day was kind of and the weeks following that day were just kind of like, I was walking around like a zombie. But the thing is, when you look at the event in total, I've seen dozens of replays of the different angles that the planes crashed into towers, for example. And to know that somebody can be that evil to kill thousands of innocent people, to try to get some sort of a hatred message across, is unfathomable to me. To see the things that I saw on that day and to watch the things that I watched on that day, knowing that I couldn't help, knowing that I couldn't go there. I was at work at the time. And I asked my boss, after everything was confirmed, I asked him if I could draw the flag down to half-mast. He said no. So I went and did it anyway. I went and did it anyway. I didn't care. But because I don't like seeing people in pain. I don't like seeing people in the situations that they were in, and I couldn't do anything to help. I do not like the feeling of total helplessness. So I said, all right, fine. What can I do? And this community came up, and I saw the support that so many people gave to those in need within the community. I said, because if I put an event together, keep it, I didn't want anybody, that's the other thing, I didn't want anybody to forget what happened. Okay? I remember where I was then. I remember where I was when the shuttle Challenger exploded. And not too long ago, before I started the event, I had mentioned the same thing that I just mentioned now. And somebody looked at me and said, what shuttle Challenger? I was like, no, I'm not letting people forget this event like that. You know?
What year did that happen? Was I alive yet?
Huh?
What year did the Challenger happen?
19. Yeah, I remember it clearly because I was sitting there watching it happen in the living room of my house. And I was married at the time to Sharon.
I know.
My first wife. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not talk about her.
Yeah. But yeah, that was
86. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, Cat
right.
Hair.
I'm trying to think whether it was 86 or 85, and I couldn't remember. But anyway, but I wasn't going to let this event slip by the same way. So I vowed that every chance I could, I would do something in memory of. And that's why I wear the pin, especially between September 1st and the end of September. It's still on my hat, but I still, I wear it all month long during the month of September, which is the pin that signifies the Twin Towers, the Pentagon, Police, Fire, and EMS, Flight 93. And then, as I said, I started seeing these people supporting in this community, and I went, good, because even if one person is healed or one person donates to one of the survivor funds, then I've done what I want to do. I've accomplished that for that particular year. I've given people a chance to help other people. And it keeps the memory of the event alive so people don't forget. Because as the old saying goes, those who do not learn from their mistakes are bound to repeat them.
That is true.
Home that day.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people here that say they remember.
It's going door.
Yeah. She expected that I was going to leave work and just drive right down to New York. It's time, because when I first got to it, they hadn't closed the borders of New York yet. It would have only taken me 2 hours to get down there.
And then you have people like Eve who is willing to talk about the remembrance of that day as she was in the city at the time. And, you know, I'm very grateful for that. That's a living
Memorial.
experience. Yes.
So that's how I got started with that event.
Well, I love that it is so meaningful to you. So I will say 9/11 profoundly changed my life in a way that I don't think I personally ever saw coming. You know, with the way I grew up, honestly, I didn't believe in humanity as a whole much. And in some ways, you might want to call me a Pollyanna. Now, I have a lot of people who tell me, somebody this weekend had called me a Pollyanna. Because even though at the time I didn't have a lot of faith in humanity, when I saw what the people on that plane did to bring it down, it made me realize that just because I see a lot of bad doesn't mean that there's not real Supermans out there.
Yep.
And it changed me in a way to where now, until you prove it to me over and over and over again, I will always believe that there is something beautiful and something good about you. And I will search for it in people. I will search for that redeemable quality, that beauty.
I'm mean, cruel, sadistic. You know, I don't have a nice bone in my body.
Yes.
Teddy bear? You're the meanest teddy bear I've ever known, Lee.
A lot of people look at me and they think that, God, he's a nut. You know, who would want to hang out with him? He's a nut. He's neurotic. He's this. He's that. You know, and it's like, well, fine. Don't get to know who I am. I even shocked you.
Yes, but I will say, so, because I know a couple people have been like, oh, Lee, he's just a dirty old man. And I'm like, yeah, but is Lee a dirty old man, or is he just a little bit older and male? Because you can't really judge Lee for saying something, you know, a little creepy if you don't judge me when I say the exact same thing creepy, but I'm a girl. That's sexism.
Yeah, but you're younger.
Well, it's about, for me, it's the sexism. It's like, if we're saying the exact same thing, then just because you're a man, it shouldn't be any creepier than when I say it. Because honestly, I probably mean it in a creepier way than you do. You're probably joking.
Oh, you never know, honey. You never know.
I'm probably not.
What I'm getting at, though, is the fact that you remember the serious conversations we've had here in the past, and my insights when I give my opinions and such.
Yeah.
A lot of people think I don't have that in me. They don't think I think things through.
Well, I think you think things through. I think you're just a really loyal person who wants to make the best out of the life that you've been given. And you're like me. The best way to make the best out of the life we've been given is to find the joy and laughter in everything, no matter how tragic it may be.
Well, it's not just that. Quite frankly, it's like, all right, I do have that crazy, insane, ridiculous side to me. I have that, you know, all of that stuff to me, and that's great. It's my outer shell. Because the way I look at it is, if somebody wants to get to know me, they will look past that to see what I'm really like. What do I think of this? What do I think of that? How do you think I should do this, or whatever the case may be? that look past that to see what my true thoughts are on things. Those are the people I want around me.
And I love that you're that way. You're just very honest. You're like,
I try.
you know, this is who I am. If you don't like it, keep walking, because I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to lose my sense of humor. I'm not going to say things because it bothers you, because this is just who I am. And you've never been purposely cruel or derogatory or anything like that towards anybody that I've ever seen.
And I won't be. I mean, I have certain people that rub me the wrong way, but I will never put it out in the open. You know what I mean? It doesn't do anybody any good. Least of all, me. You know?
Matt says it's just a sense of humor, despite how not funny Lenore thinks it is. Hey, I'm pretty sure that Lenore thought everything that came out of Lee's mouth was funny the first time he said it. But by now, she's probably heard all of his jokes like over 100 times each.
Oh, yeah, at least. Well, perspective with that.
When we first started going out and eventually living together, and people in his family come tell me, "Oh, you don't want aunt, you don't want to go out with him." No.
My own family.
Yeah. It was kind of hard to get through that, but we did.
Yeah, my own family throwing me under the bus saying, "No, you don't want to have anything to do with it."
Not his parents. His parents were wonderful. You know, they were just happy to get rid of him. What did I just say?
But the question is, was that because Lee is just really awesome, but it just so happened that they thought Lenore was even more awesome?
That's entirely possible.
One of the particular family members that she's talking about was my aunt, which was my father's sister. And when her husband died, my father invited her to come from Tennessee to Massachusetts to stay there for a while, figuring that her two other brothers, okay, why don't you live with us for 4 or 5 months? Why don't you live so that it would go around? My aunt stepped foot in that house and never left. And because of the fact that I was extremely spoiled, and I do mean extremely spoiled, and I got what I wanted when I wanted it, and it took away the attention from her, she hated me. Literally hated me. So did one of my other aunts, my mother's sister, for the same reason. So, but for the most part, everybody was like, "Hey, good, yay."
You can have both on the same thing, though, because like everybody knows my mom wasn't the most awesome to me, but my dad, he spoiled me rotten. So not something that is super well known, but my dad spoiled me so rotten that my whole, like with monetary things, my whole entire childhood, I had 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't fit all my stuff in one. So my parents they would rent 3-bedroom houses so I could have my bedroom and my playroom. Yes, for all my stuff.
I was spoiled so bad that one day my mother sent me up to my room. My brother turned around and said, "Why?" I had my own phone line, a CB radio, stereo system, television. I forget what else I had, but I had kind of stuff. My brother turned around and looked at us and why it's like the Taj Mahal up there.
So it looks like a lot of people remembered when the Challenger exploded very clearly. I'm kind of surprised because Tammy said that it was traumatic for her to see at 8 years of age. So Tammy's only a couple months older than me, and I don't remember the Challenger exploding. But to be fair, I also didn't have TV when I was 8 years old because I lived in the sticks. We didn't really have television until I was like 14.
Right, and that's probably why, because you probably heard about it in the news somewhere, but you weren't exposed to it on a daily basis.
Yeah, because we didn't have a TV, so I wouldn't have even seen it like on the news. And I was not reading the newspaper at 8 years old.
Right.
So,
But so I decided, okay, we're going to do these things. Thank you, by the way. I got to say,
I didn't do nothing. You can't prove it.
I most certainly can because I have it in writing. Then Ditzy, with her new store, has decided to help us by sponsoring, being one of our sponsors for Share the Care. So she is donating gift card for the event.
You got that wrong.
Oh, really?
Yes. I was graciously asked to be a sponsor, and I was incredibly excited and honored that somebody thought my stuff was good enough. Wait, maybe I had that backwards. Maybe you didn't think my stuff was good enough to be a sponsor. Maybe you thought the only way I could unload my product was to give it away. I'm going to go with the first one. I feel very honored that I was asked, that you thought of me.
The fact that you were kind enough, because when you were asked, you could have always turned around and taken that, well, I don't think my stuff's good enough, and said no. But you said yes instead.
Yes. Tiffany says that you're one of the most caring people in the community.
I tried.
I'm honored.
I tried.
Jay Lily. Oh, let's see who came in. Matt came in, Judith came in, and Mama came in. Hello. Jay Lily says everyone was gathered around the TV. Kayleen says your teachers turned it on the TV in the classroom. Oh.
Yeah. Yep. People did.
Oh, thank you, Amy. Amy says my stuff doesn't suck. Love that.
And then there's Brenda Mama B. Diamond Girl, who tried to tell Tara my birthday was in September.
Oh, no. He's not a Libra.
No,
Eve? Were you teaching more diamond painting? So, to be fair, oops, I just lost my wedding ring. Hold on.
Don't be doing that. I hope Paul's not that.
I wasn't because I get anxious and I spin my ring.
What are you anxious about? It's only me and Lenore.
I'm always anxious. I live in a constant state of anxiety. Ditzy, can I check my phone? Yes, of course. Please share Laura's channel. Thank you, Laura. I mentioned on my live last week. So Laura, oh my goodness, we did a trade. I sent her a putty pocket and she sent me orange putty, and I put it in my orange putty pocket. And hold on, I'm coming back.
Yeah, you're starting to sound like Timmy. Hold on.
So if you've not tried Laura's putty, it smells delicious. God, it smells so good. I want to eat it. This is the first one that I've actually wanted to eat because it smells like creamsicle, and I love creamsicle. It's like one of my favorite things on earth. I don't know if Laura was here. I want to know how she makes this, because has anybody here done like the art dot putty? It's not like a putty. It's like a mix between like a putty and a rubber, and it's like really nice and hard, and it lasts forever, and it's really sticky. Somehow Laura created this beautiful mix between like that art dot rubber and putty and made it smell good. And I don't know how she did it.
And it molds real well, and it seconds as a condom because it's rubber.
I think I don't think it can because I don't know what kind of scent stuff she used to make this smell good.
Okay, it's okay. Honest.
Trial and error. Did you ask Paul if Laura's stopper was tasty? I did, and I mailed her a new one last night. I mailed her a new one, and I made sure that I put in a different type of marker for her. I gave her an extra marker and a cute little letter. Trial and error. She said trial and error. Lenore loved that joke about the condoms. So some of my stuff does need to be given away because we have oopsie trays. So I've got 3 oopsie trays. This one, the print came out because when we're testing, it's got like a weird color line. I don't remember what was wrong with this one. Paul said it was an oopsie. And we got this one. Oh, this one had some scratches. It came out with scratches through here. I think that's what happened with this one also, was it came out with some scratches. So I got 3 oopsie trays to give away.
So in other words, people
and this one does not come with a stopper. So my question is, they can be discounted, but I'm a new shop, so I'm like giving free stuff away for people who want to try it, and then maybe they'll tell people that they like it, and then maybe those people will give my shop a try.
Oh, there you go.
When is your next putty and wax drop, Laura? When is it? I know it's on Fridays. Linda says that Lenore deserves a medal. I agree with this. Lenore, you giggle whenever Lee says something funny. Say something funny, Lee.
That's why you never see her giggle too much, because after 33 years, there ain't much to giggle about. Unless she's looking at me when I step out of the shower.
Oh, Eve says, yeah, Eve loves the art dot. You will love WeWax. You are going to get some serious addicted.
Yeah, WeWax is really good. I like it. The only thing I keep forgetting to do is throw it in the refrigerator when I'm done till the next day.
Yes, I am going to not only do holiday trays, but I'm still like in the vision board with it, but I'm going to do like a holiday bundle also. I'm in my vision board. So yes, I am going to be doing holiday trays. And did anybody see the picture of my piggy? I have got a holiday pen holder coming also. And those things hold, so everybody knows I use those really fat pens. Those things will hold like 9 of my really fat pens. November 7th is the next Wee Putty and Wee Wax drop. Let's talk cat pen holders. I sent Laura a preview of one of our next printouts. Thank you, Cindy. Okay, I've got the smaller version. Who wants to see it? Amy likes the Forever Young putty also. Sorry, Lee and Lenore. We're squirreling.
I see that. Squirreling. Meaning you get up.
It's almost done. We have to do a little change, and then we do.
That's quite all right. You've got a business you got to run, hon. You got to get some, advertising in there.
There you go.
Not worry.
I think I need to make this one a little thinner, guys. I'm thinking just a little bit thinner.
The size on those trays.
What do you think, Lee? Just a little thinner?
I don't think so. What I can see. But how high are the sides on those trays?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. I'd have to get Paul's tools and measure it.
No, the only reason I'm asking is because, like the trays I have the old school trays, and the sides are so fit that they're so short that I go to shake the tray, and they bounce everywhere. off of the tray.
Yes.
Bumped
So
up under the table.
I made it as tall as I could without it actually like being so deep that it's hard to get your drills, because I've
Right.
had really deep trays where it's like I can't see to even get them because they're so deep in there.
Yeah, because I looked at the site the other day. It's rather interesting.
Aww.
By the way, Mud, if somebody hasn't done it already, because I can't see chat, you want to put her shop up?
Ooh, Tiffany
Mud,
says,
we can
wait,
do that.
Matt says that Lenore is generally looking at the sky, asking the Lord, why? What did I do?
Usually.
Matt, are you camera shy? Do you want to come on the live sometime? Because you're hilarious. Cindy says, yes, a little thinner.
funny thing
Keely
is-
says, you're going to like the side height, Lee.
And I've told this story before. The funny thing is the fact that when we were first going out, we were first dating and whatnot. We moved up to New Hampshire, like I said. Went to a furniture store. Along with people that were going to the same church we were, and we were talking about how similar our tastes were. So she challenged us. One of them took Lenore into another room. And I turned around and said, well, let's see. I think if we were going to get all new furniture for our place, then we'd probably get one of those. And we'd probably get, and the whole time the guy said, now, is this your choice? I said, no, I think we both would probably like it. And so when we were done, we came back, and every single piece of furniture that I chose, except one, I think, was the exact same thing that she chose.
Okay, I have a really important question to go with that.
Yes.
So I don't consider myself like a bougie kind of person. I mean,
Yep.
half the time I don't even wear makeup. I never have. But I mean, once in a while I'll put on the clown face, but I don't do it often. I just show up however I am. If you don't like it, cover your eyes. But I also have a really bad tendency to where it seems like what I like the most always turns out to be the most expensive thing. Is that how Lenore is?
I think we both are.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I think we both are. I have very high champagne taste.
But see, I was a bookkeeper slash accountant for many, many years. So I stopped myself and him
Yeah,
from making bad choices.
I have champagne taste, but I have a water bucket.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I always seem to gravitate towards the very most, like, I'll see a ring, I'll be like, oh, that ring is so pretty. And it won't even be like huge or anything like that. It'll just be soft, gentle elegance. And then Paul's like, oh, it's $10,000. And I'll be like, oh, put it away.
I think the most expensive things that have been bought here recently are the headset that you got me for my birthday.
Ooh.
You know,
Did she remember your birthday spankings also?
she tried.
It only hurt my hand.
What happened to all the whips that Berta sent you?
Oh no, that's not me.
No, that's me.
I was gonna say, didn't Berta send you like a box of whips?
No, she sent one mini flogger.
Yeah.
A riding crop with a feather on the other end. And I forget what the other thing was. But those are all items that I would use on her, if given half a chance.
That he thinks he would use.
I said, if given half a chance.
So I'm a little bit curious now about what goes through Berta's mind when she sent gifts, because she sent you guys some really spicy gifts, and then she sent Tammy a man.
Yeah.
And then she sent me tweezers.
Yeah, but you see, if you put those tweezers
Stop
in the fridge or in the freezer.
Stop it.
Let them sit there for a day.
Stop it.
Take them out, and Paul only uses the handle end. Could be rather interesting.
I like the really thick and heavy pens because I can't close my hands all the way very well. It hurts them. 3D printed might be just right for some people. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing some 3D pens. They are very, very lightweight and might help.
Take a look at some pens. They will review you of certain things too.
Hey.
So it looks like Carol does the same thing. She always seems to pick out the very most expensive stuff. So does Sarah Ann. Is this a girl thing? Do we just like gravitate accidentally towards the most
it's not just a girl thing, trust me.
You what?
It's not just a girl thing, trust me.
Okay. But then I don't buy the expensive thing. Paul always wants to buy the expensive thing, which I don't.
Oh, I want to. I just don't. You could give me 2 items, okay?
Yeah.
One in this hand, one in that hand, and not tell me how much they cost. And I would look at them both, feel them both, and say, I want that one. Well, that one costs $400. This one, which is the exact same thing, costs $29.95.
Send me a picture, Cindy. Maybe I'll buy it.
You know, that's the kind of taste that I have. It's very expensive.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm the exact same way. Killian Platt says her younger son has expensive taste too. Oh my goodness. My daughter, like when school would start, she'd be like, oh guys, let's just go to Goodwill, whatever. My son wanted shirts from Buckles. Has anybody here ever shopped for their kids at Buckles? The shirts are $120 a piece.
No thanks.
Yeah. The pants are like $200. It was crazy. He was so spoiled. Oh. All right.
But that's okay.
Who wants to win 3 trays?
The economy, I when we went looking for sponsors, I said, I want just gift cards. So we don't have to spend, and so that the small shops don't have to spend all kinds of money on shipping.
I'm making things as complicated as I can today because I'm mean like that.
So how are we giving things away?
The comment picker. So let's go ahead and see if I can figure out stuff. I'm figuring stuff out, guys. Yeah, I'm doing it. Look at me. And Paul's not even here. Can you see it? Yes, you can see it. All right. 3 trays. Hashtag. Oh, I forgot to type in the hashtag. Do I have to type in a hashtag first?
Yeah.
Stop
I don't know if that'll come up that long.
Huh.
It might.
L and L are awesome. Hashtag L and L are awesome. All right, let's read some of these chats.
Yeah, you'll have, I can't see them.
Laura has Tiffany's Tastes. Tita used to shop there for her daughter, right? Mini heart attack. Matt generally buy things to last. Cheap stuff can be quality. Expensive can be junk. That's true. If we're stupid enough to spend that much on it, we're stupid enough to buy it again after it breaks. Tiffany says she doesn't think she could ever spend that much on a shirt. Amy has carpal tunnel. A 3D pen might work well, thin and light. Excellent. Amy, does that mean you're going to be my tester? I can just send you a pen. You can let me know what you think. Laura, do they have cat stuff? Then nope. Sarin Creations, I also look for deals as much as I can. You don't want to pay for things full price. I'm the same way. I find what I want, I put it in my cart, and then I sit there and watch it until it goes on sale. And then I actually make sure it went on real sale, not fake sale. Tiffany is liking the way Laura. Thanks. Eve has expensive tastes. Brenda says, never heard of that SH. I'm going to use my imagination, Mama. Going to use it. Oh, never heard of that store. Oh, I was using my imagination. We got a hashtag LNL are awesome. Look at this. Everybody thinks that you guys are awesome. They're all saying it right here in the chat. LNL are awesome. LNL are awesome. Paul's going to get so jealous when he does the replay.
That's what happens when you use that as a giveaway. A giveaway keyword.
Tiffany says she'll pay the shipping. Kayleen says at Tita redo. At Tita redo. I like it when Tita wins and I can just drive over and drop it off. Oh my goodness. Speaking of which, I started my shop and I am on Etsy, but don't go to the Etsy shop unless you guys want to, because everything there is a little bit more for the 12% that Etsy takes. But I got an order from somebody that lives in Central Point that was like literally next door to my old house for my shop, from my shop. How weird is that?
Amazing things you find on the internet.
Yeah. Oh, we're definitely going to brunch again, Tita. That place was amazing. Oh my goodness. Brenda hit send too soon. LNL are awesome. LNL are awesome. Everybody say it. Say LNL are awesome. You know it's true. You know you want to say it. I'm not weird. You're weird.
Hey, just remember that normality is a relative reality.
We've got 20 in there. I can make gift cards. I can. Oh, by the way, happy birthday to Lee. Happy birthday to Lee. Happy birthday to Lee. I don't remember like actually how to sing the song. Cha cha cha. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
You did that last Tuesday though, so you know.
I'm going to do it every Tuesday because I think you should be celebrated every Tuesday. Yes.
I gotta go get my hip boots.
I don't know. Should I be offering gift cards? I'll have to look that. Okay. So I don't know. How are you feeling today, Lenore? While we're waiting for a couple more, you want to donate a $25 gift card to Lee and Lenore. Wait, from my shop or your shop? What? I get so confused.
What?
Well, I wait for Laura to answer that. I'm assuming she meant my shop, but I don't want to assume too much because then that makes an ass out of me. Lenore, how's your voice feeling?
It depends on the moment.
How's it feeling in this moment?
It's okay, but I never know until they actually sing.
Can you just sing Ditzy is a Weirdo?
How about if I sing a little Delta Dawn?
How about what?
A little Delta Dawn.
Shut up! My shop! Ooh, my shop! My birthday's next week. All right, Lenore.
I will try. I don't remember all the words. I'm getting old.
And I wrote them down. I printed them out, but we can't find them.
I just need to remember that we're live because usually when you sing, I'm over here going like this. Woo! Can't do that.
Okay, I'll
People
try
can
it.
see me.
Delta dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And do I hear you say he was needing you here today to take you to that mansion in the sky? That's all I know.
I got.
There's not much more.
If I had hairy arms, it'd all be sticking up right now. I've got tingles all up and down my arms. Oh, you made me tingles all over. Oh my goodness. The wonderful, the beautiful Lenore.
That's all right. You could hear it sing Silent Night.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Well, I'm just telling you, I love a lot of the songs that she sings, but that should be your song because you hit every single one of those notes amazingly beautiful. That should be your signature song.
The songs that the song that she usually sings towards the end of our lives is actually a pretty good one too.
You don't remember it.
Now I don't remember what the hell the name of the song was. That's it.
In all the old that is part of my embrace all day through. I can't remember it. I know it's awful. My mind has left my body.
Girl, you can just sing. You've heard me sing Happy Birthday multiple times on my channel. It's scary. Paul cries. My dogs howl. The neighbors throw stuff at me.
Well, my father's side of my family and my mother sang. I have my mother's voice in a higher register. My father played piano. My half brothers sang and harmonized, and they never knew I sang until they heard me sing at our aunt's funeral, and they went, "Why didn't you ever tell us?" But
everybody in my family can sing. My uncle Kevin, right before he died, we all got together and he was playing the guitar and serenading us. And yeah, everybody in the family has musical skills except for me.
And my mother's side of their family was like that. They actually had an album out. I wish I could remember the name of it so I could try and look it up.
His family's controversial. My family did old, because my father was born in 19.
They don't call them classics for nothing.
All right, we're at 20. We've been here for a while. We got 20 people paying attention and 14 people fall asleep. Should I shout and wake them up? Hey, we're doing a giveaway. Wake up. All right, so Paul's not here and I get to push the button. I'm going to push the button, guys. I'm going to push the button in 5, 4, wait, that's 10 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Look at it go. Look at it go. Look at it go. Oh, Robin! You winner! Cindy, my kids always begged me to stop singing. Anything and everything is just beautiful when it comes from Lenore. True that. Robin, you want to email me? Ditzy'sDiamondin@gmail.com.
Oh, by the way, here's a joke that was told to me by Judith. What do you call a teacher?
Judith here?
Judith Hood. Judith Hood.
Okay.
What do you call a teacher that does not fart in public?
I don't know what.
A private tutor.
Oh, I get it. I actually got that. Wait.
I told him he'd feel it eventually.
Oh, we got got congratulations in the house for Robin. Be careful, Robin. Tiffany is going to be very, very. Was that a clap?
It was a clap.
That was a clap.
All right. Can I see you do your Nicole Kidman clap?
Huh?
The Nicole Kidman clap.
No.
Yes,
Mine
me
go like
and
this.
Lenore's YouTube.
Mine go this way.
Oh, it's really loud. You're hurting Lenore.
Pretty much. It is.
Here,
Oh,
let me move my phone.
Oh, thank you, dear.
I like Judith. Now you need to share your jokes with me. Yes, go over, join the YouTube. We've got Lee and Lenore now. I'm already at the time, but I wanted to make a huge announcement for anybody that was not in Lee's live today. Oh my goodness, hold on to your pants because Cat, Sparkle Cat, Dusty Diamonds, who's had her YouTube channel, I personally have been subscribed to her for 2 years now, is actually going to start dropping videos, and she's going to be co-hosting Share the Care with Lee. Tammy is also going to be helping, but she will be doing more administrative work when we're actually going to get some whip-in chats from Kat and from Lee. I'm so excited. I don't know if one of my mods can drop Lee and Kat's YouTube and the Facebook group. So sorry. I know I just asked for like a lot of things at once. And before we go, you want to roll over rules and regulations and Canvas requirements for the Share the Care in November.
Well, the rules and regulations are fairly simple. The Canvas requirements are pretty much open to almost anything. Like I said in our live, as long as it's not naked people, I don't care. Because it's got to be something, however, that relates to your experience in caring for someone. If it's a landscape that reminds you of a beach that you've been to with the person that you went to, a particular pet that, a dog or a cat or whatever that reminds you of a particular pet you took care of, a horse you once rode,
So like I caregived for my Uncle Kevin, and he had a toy monkey that I loved. And one of my favorite experiences was when he took me to the circus and I got to hang out with a clown. So I could do a clown or a monkey.
Sure. One of the things that we did,
like when I think of him, that's what I think of. Clown monkeys. Yep. Monkey clowns.
Yep. When we were on the live, one of the other things that came up, which I thought was a very good idea, is when you post a picture, share a little bit of the story of your care experience.
I love that.
The only licensed canvas that is required is the one for the grand prize. Other than that, doesn't have to be licensed.
Do we have to finish a certain amount?
Yeah, I was just getting into that. With the only finish is the amount that you have to finish to qualify for the grand prize, and that's a 30 by 30. You need to have. It doesn't matter whether as long as whatever you're working on is 30 by 30 uncompleted. That's what you have for a size requirement. But it's no new finish. I mean, no new start, no finish. It's required just that 30 by 30.
Okay.
So if you have an 80 by 90 and you only finish 30 by 30, that's all you need. The only other rules are pretty much common sense. No bullying, no, bad mouthing, none of that.
Don't be a jackass.
Yeah, don't be an idiot. Because that will get you banned from the event.
And I'll break their ankles. I got you, Lee.
So.
Don't mess with Lee. I will bite you.
Well, Wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's what I just said. You mess with Lee, I'll bite you. I bite people.
And the other thing that I want to mention. Children are encouraged to do work. Doesn't have to be diamond painting. It can be coloring, but they are encouraged to participate, and we will have age appropriate gifts for them. If your kid's a diamond painter, then yeah, I mean, it's a diamond painting event primarily, but if he or she is not a diamond painter, what good would it be to get him putty? You know what I mean? Or maybe they'll get some crayons or coloring pens or who knows what.
Putty's delicious. The children can eat it. It starts November 1st, right?
Yep, November 1st and runs all the way through to the end of the month.
That sounds good, Laura.
There is a Facebook page.
Does it matter what kids do? Or do they just
really,
need
no.
some kind
Not
of
really,
craft?
no. I mean, if they want to do a puzzle, if they want to do coloring, that kind of thing.
Mutt says, my canvas has my friend's dad. You helped take care of favorite flowers and colors. He loved it. Oh, that's beautiful. Matt says he's doing a shepherd. He has a friend who's a canine cop. Cool friendship and caregiving multiple ways around. That's beautiful, Matt.
Exactly.
I like that. Lucky shepherd. All right. That sounds good. I'm going to have to dig out a canvas. I have to think.
Just a second here.
I stopped caregiving last year. I started caregiving myself this year.
Yeah.
It was doctor's orders that I caregive me. Does that count? Can I just do one of my favorite things since it was the doctor's order that I learned to care about myself?
Are you caregiving?
Yourself.
My doctor told me this year I have to learn to care about me.
Ditzy. I'll ask it again. Are you caregiving?
Yes, myself.
Thank you. Then you're a caregiver, correct?
Yes.
Then okay.
I'm going to do a Care Bear. Oh, yeah, I do care for my dogs. I do. Both of my dogs are going in for surgery. I'm dropping off Aurora first thing in the morning to get spayed, and then at 2:00 we have an appointment for Ollie to have a tooth pulled.
Plus the fact that there you go, you also have the dog that you're taking care of.
Did you just call my dog a cat dog?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. He's about the size of a baby cat, right out loud.
Aw, thank you, Amy. Yay, Care Bears. And Eve said, that's called self-care, and without it, we aren't good to anyone else. Purple as a color symbolizes caregiving if you have trouble finding something. I don't like purple. Ew.
Of purple.
Yes, Jay Lily, you absolutely care for Whitley and your seniors. Vanessa, you want Care Bear DPs? They are, can somebody drop the Care Bear diamond paintings from the Diamond Design Co., mine and my beautiful friend Amy's diamond painting shop? Anxiety Arts, you are a husband and cat caregiver. Aw. Where do you get them? Yep. Vanessa? So Amy and I own a shop called the Diamond Design Co., and we've got some really fun Care Bears available there from my favorite artist, Reagan Kubasek. And we also do an event in March around that. Self-care is very important. Tiffany loves purple. All right, so since we got Diamond Design Co. What? Yeah, ask me a question. Huh?
I said, did you ever get the answer to your question about this $25 gift certificate that you were talking about earlier?
I did.
Okay, I was just making sure you got it before you hang up and go, oh shit, I forgot to ask her again.
I did.
Okay.
Laura is a wife. She is a husband and cat caregiver. She takes care of her husband and her cat.
Yep.
Can we get, I don't know if we can get that link. Look what you found on Etsy. Thank you, Laura. Manda says, I was trying not to get my whips done so you could go into 2026 with no whips. I would do Sir Guinea Pig, but not starting a new canvas, sticking to your goal to get your 3 whips done by the 31st. Matt, how are you been doing with everything? Brittany said, Brenda says, Ditzy, I never thought about it like that. Thank you so much. And of course, thank you and Lee and Lenore for a great event. Okay, I guess it's in how you read it. Am I not good read today? Oh, got you. I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. Alrighty. Let's give us 1 second because I know Lee and Lenore are probably tired because they are East Coast.
I really got good today. My goodness, you're up.
There is. So there is the Care Bear listing. Yep. I am heading out. Thank you, Lee and Lenore, so much for finally coming on and visiting with me. I'm sorry
Thank
Paul
you
couldn't
for
be here.
that.
He's in Hood River. He's chasing the hood rats this week. Crickets.
Thank
All
you
right.
for having me.
Love you guys. Bye,
Love you
everybody.
too. Bye-bye, everyone. I'm going to wait back you get to shut off. Let's see how long this takes.